Hey, what's going on, guys? Billy Casimir here. Today, I'm going to show you an amazing mobility routine for your shoulders. All you're going to need is a stick. I'm using a 5-foot stick from Home Depot. This was $2. You can use a broomstick at home. So we're going to start with the stick across the hips. Your arms are just outside of shoulder width, and we're going to keep the rib cage down as we extend the dowel rod above the head. What I want you to pay attention to on this one is make sure you don't compensate at the lower back or the thoracic spine. So if I show you a side view here, try not to sway at the lower back, try not to let the rib cage flare up. So really avoid that. We're gonna do that for about 10 repetitions. And lastly, make sure that you're applying pressure through the stick. We don't want what I call energy leaks. So we're going to pretend like we're breaking the stick or pulling it apart. Arms are locked out, so we don't want bent arms on this one either. Do this for about 10 to 15 reps or until your shoulder starts to feel a little looser. Right after that, we're going to put the stick on, I have it on my left side. You can just mirror me and put it on your right. So from here, the arms are straight. I want your hips, pretend like your hips are headlights. Keep them straight ahead. Don't let them twist. So your hips are straight ahead, your arms are straight, and same amount of tension. I want you to be intentional with this. Same amount of tension at the arms. We're going to go up as high as you can without letting the hips turn. Remember, keep tension through the stick. So remember, you don't need a lot of space for this. You don't need a lot of equipment. All you need is a stick. We're gonna do this for about 10 reps. And then right after that, we're gonna do the other side. Soft bend in the knees. Make sure you're not compensating at the lower back or the upper back. So my eyes are straight ahead. I'm keeping tension through that stick. Do that for about 10 reps or so. Now for me, I've been dealing with shoulder pain for years. This is one of the routines that I go to whenever my shoulder's acting up. And it's my left shoulder to be exact. It's almost like left shoulder pain is a rite of passage if you've been working out long enough. It's crazy. So we're gonna do this for about 10 reps on the other side. Now, check this out. What I'm gonna do here is I'm going to go back on the left side. I'm gonna go up to the side, down, across. Up to the side, down, across. So I'm on my left side, I'm going up, down. Now I'm on my right side. Still keeping tension at the stick. Please don't forget about that because I want to make sure you don't just create space in the joint, but you have control at the joints. So we're gonna do that for about 10 times. If you get tired, if you get fatigued, just shake it off. Give your body about a minute or two. We have more to do, we're almost there. So I'm gonna go back to the left side. I'm going to put the stick right above the left ear. And if you'll notice, the stick is flipping 180 degrees. I'll show you a side view here. Same standards with the hips. Don't let your hips twist. So the stick is on my left side. I'm going to go right above my ear on the left side of my head. And if your thumbs are in the way and it feels like it's restricting your movement, you can wrap the thumbs on the other side of the stick. So we're here. And when you're in this position, you're using this front arm to push back, create more of a stretch on that opposite side. So I'm here, left side, using the front arm to push, create more space. You're gonna do that for about 10 reps or until your shoulder feels better. Remember, hips are headlights. We don't wanna crash. Try not to compensate at the rib cage or at the lower back. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Sticks is on the right side. I'm going right above the right ear, and I'm using this front arm to push back, create a little bit more space. Even if the stretch feels good, try to create tension so that you have control over the movement. So I'm here, push. I'm almost flexing my bicep a little bit. I'm almost resisting on this back arm, and then back down. Every time you come back down, straighten out the arms and reach the shoulders for the ground. So here, straighten out the arms, reach the shoulders for the ground. Push, back down. Push using the front arm, back down. So here, we're gonna add another layer to this. So I'm gonna start on my left side. And then next to on the left side of my head, And now I'm going to open up, go behind the head, down on the right side. So next to the head, behind and down. Next to the head, behind and down. Do that for about 10 reps or so, or until your shoulder starts to feel a little bit better. And what you'll notice, a big compensation on this one right here, is when people go behind the head, I see this a lot. They're so tight that the head is ducking and they're creating what I call pseudo range. The range doesn't exist. So honor what you have. If you don't have that much range, that's totally fine. Stick to what you have and you'll definitely notice an improvement if you keep doing it. So I'm gonna go next to the head, behind, trying my best to keep my head up and not compensating at the lower back or the rib cage. Soft knees, squeezing the glutes helps with that. And then I'm gonna go around and down. Same thing, keeping tension, head is up, chin is up, eyes forward and down. We got a couple more, we're almost there. So next up, we're going to do some lateral flexion. This is amazing for the lats. And the lats, that's the longest muscle on the back side of your body, attaches directly to the shoulders. For so many people, their shoulder pain is because their lats are incredibly tight. So this might be the one that you need right here. So I have my hands about shoulder width or maybe even a little bit wider. Feel free to experiment with positioning if you feel like you need to. So I'm here right behind the head, and then I'll show you from behind. I'm going to use this arm that's closer to the ground. I'm going to pull my body into lateral flexion, AKA a side bend. I'm pulling with this bottom arm, a light resistance on the top arm, same thing on the other side. So pull, create some tension there. Same thing, I'm applying tension into the stick with both arms. Remember, pretend like you're pulling or breaking the stick, pulling the like you're trying to stretch the stick almost. So from here, and notice how I'm breathing, because if you don't breathe, you're still tightening those muscles. Keep the air flowing so that those muscles elongate. So this one is amazing for the shoulders. We have one more, and this is the last one. I'm going to have the stick behind the back, chest is up, soft knees. This is extension. We're working extension of the shoulder. So on this one, I want you to pretend like you're punching the ground and reaching for the ground behind you and then come back. Reach the ground behind you and come back. What you'll notice is I'm not shrugging the shoulder to make that happen. I'm not trying to go up to the ceiling. I'm going that way. So notice how the shoulders are creating separation from my neck. So I should be able to see your earlobe. If you were a client of mine, I should be able to see your earlobe. I shouldn't see your shoulder way up here. So I'm punching the ground and then creating some extension by reaching for the ground behind me. Do that for about 10 reps. And that completes the magic stick routine. Founder Matt Pack invented this. I don't know if he invented it, but he showed it to me. So credit to Matt Pack for showing me this amazing routine at Primal Fit Miami. I hope this routine helps you guys. If you found this video helpful, feel free to let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one.